Okay, Brett, I'm going to go over 4 sections of this tool. It may be a bit more detailed than an actual demo because I would like you to see some features that may help you understand how the tool works and any other intricacies that customers may bring up that you may not have an answer to. So, starting out with the demo, the test center is the initial screen that the customer sees. It contains their package. Their package is simply all the phones that are assigned to them. Obviously, if you see a green power button here, this means the phone is available. You can lock a phone simply by right-clicking and acquiring it, and this means that nobody else can use the phone except you. You can also release device, and this will then allow other people to use the phone. That's really all there is to this section. Test Case Manager. Test Case Manager consists of 2 major portions, the editor and the runtime. For the sake of demo purposes, I've already created a demo. If you open up this demo test case here and you acquire the iPhone, you can actually run through, well, you can actually take a look and see what I've created first. And then you can actually go down to the runtime and run the demo. So what I've created here is a simple demo that opens Safari, browses to Google, searches for Chicago Bears, and clicks on the first link. Excuse me. So when you click on a step, what you're going to get is the name of the step, any instructions, a proof type, which can be a picture, multiple pictures, or a video, which I demonstrate in the actual runtime. And then you can also say that the step is optional. So I said here, just as an example, Safari is already open to a blank page. You can go ahead and skip this step if you'd like. So with that said, you go ahead and just check it in. And we're going to go down now to the runtime. In the runtime, you just select your project. In this case, the project is demo. It's always going to be that. And the cycle is going to be demo cycle. Oh, sorry, we already did that cycle. So let's do a new, what we're going to do is we'll do a new test cycle. And we'll call that demo cycle 2. And it'll already be tied to this project. And we'll just select the demo test case. And then we will select the phone. And granted, during a demonstration, this is not something that I would probably go through, but this should help you understand the tool better. Okay, so we have a new cycle now that we want to run, and so let's go ahead and click on Run Test Cycle. So now you are at a screen now where it shows the steps, the instructions, and the proofing portion that we defined earlier in the editor. So what we do is we just go step by step. You look at this, the step, you look at the instructions. So this says touch Safari, close the bookmark screen if it opens up. Okay, and the proof is going to be a single picture. So the bookmark screen does show up, so I'm going to close that. I'm going to take a picture. And then one interesting thing that you can do is you can add a note, which may be beneficial to customers to see, and it actually shows up on the proof portal. You can click add a note and then say opened and closed bookmarks screen. You can save it. Okay, so we have our proof, and everything looks fine here. This is the state we want it to be in, so we go ahead and click pass, and you'll see that now it says passed here. Now we want to browse to google.com. And so just type in google.com in the address bar and click go. I'm going to cheat a little bit, make this go faster. Okay, so we browse there, and we need to take another picture here, just to prove that we got to google.com, and we'll go ahead and pass that. Now we're going to do a search for Chicago Bears 2011 in the Google address bar. And for this proof, it's actually a recording. So you actually click on record, and then go ahead and do what a manual tester would do. So search for Chicago Chicago. Okay. Okay. So then go ahead and click at stop here, and that will record a video for you. And we got here now to our search results page. So go ahead and pass that. And then click on the first link. Take a picture of, in the notes option, it says here to take a picture of the return result and copy and paste the URL onto the notes option. So we'll go ahead and take a picture, and then we'll go ahead and we'll see if we can copy and paste here. Yeah, we'll be able to. And a note. Nah, we won't. But for what we can do is I'll just type in, blah, 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 blah. I can change that so that you don't have to type in all of this. And then we go ahead and pass that. Now this says test cycle completed. It's very important that after you do this, in order to get the result into the proof portal, you actually do view the results, and this is something that I would show the customer. In just a moment here, it'll load everything up, and it'll show that I did leave a note here, and it shows, validation that we did get to a blank Safari page. It shows we got to Google. This shows a video of us typing Google into Chicago Bears 2011 to the address bar. And this down here has the notes that I asked for, even though I'm going to change that up. But it does have also an image of the return results. And you can see the video playing here. So, no need to keep this running. Okay. So, the next portion is the scripting portion. Again, you want to go to the demo section. The demo section consists mostly of two things. The scripting portion consists of essentially two things. Actions and states. Let's see here. Oops, I'm sorry. I'm going to go to sandbox here. I'm going to go to demo. Open up demo, and you also open up the states. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and clear this out. Cancel. Reset this back to its default state. Okay. Now this test is an automated test that allows for, it's kind of like an if-else. So the first thing it does is it goes and looks and says, do I see sign in on the screen? If so, just go ahead and click success, or just go ahead and return a success. If I see this Safari icon, such as right here, go ahead and run through this workflow. If I see the bookmarks page, Safari bookmark screen, which is right here, it's going to actually click on Google and take you straight to it, and then you'll click on sign in. If it finds a blank Safari page, such as this, it's actually just going to fail it. And if it finds nothing, it auto-fails. So, to go ahead and run through, the first time we'll run through, we'll go ahead and go through the entire workflow here. And it takes just a moment to run. Okay, so it detected the Safari icons running through now. It's going to open the real bar and type in google.com. And then it's going to pass the test. And you should see it return success here in a moment. Okay, Now to make sure this automated test gets put in the proof portal, also click on View Result and then click on Upload Result. You can also expand this here. Okay, so then we can view it after we upload it. And we will, let's see here. The result was, okay, so it completed successfully. This doesn't show you the entire workflow, but it does say that it completed successfully. We'll get back to this in a moment. We can also then do something similar. We can show another way that this action works, so show some flexibility. Since there is an action that does click on sign in and return success immediately, we can run this again, and now the workflow is actually going to go here and go straight to success. This is going to find sign in and then click on sign in. Or it's just going to find sign in. That way we know we're on the Google page. And again, you could click on View Result if you'd like to upload it to the portal. I'll save some time and not do that. One more run through that would probably be beneficial would be to go ahead and close this. And we can show a fail. In this case, we have a blank Safari screen. It's going to find that and automatically fail it. Okay, and there you go. And I'll go ahead and upload this proof as well. I'm not going to view it yet. Okay, so the final portion now that I'm going to go over as quickly as possible here is to go to the proof portal itself. And we will look at the test automation results. I'll select a project. The project is Sandbox. And as you can see, the two tests I just ran here, we can see that they ran. One passed, one failed. If you view the results, it should run through and show exactly what you see here. It shows basically proof that you got through all of the screens that were scripted in. If we go back and we go to manual test results, and you select the project, it's demo, we can see that we had demo cycle 2 is what we called it. You can see that it passed. And you can go to review, and we can go to review. And again, we can see something that we saw similar that popped up when we finished the manual test. Again, you'll have the images, notes, video, and all of that. Okay, and that's pretty much it. I think we can probably script around this pretty well. There's not much more that I can show in terms of monitoring where I can't show that. Like device manager, symbol manager, all these are blocked off to me. So that's really pretty much everything that we can do. So I'll go ahead and stop it here, and we can start talking from here on out how we can actually script this out. But hopefully this gives you a bit better understanding also of the tool, and if you ever find the time, the tutorials actually go even more in depth. So.